Hi, Tom here from UndermountAC. Our HVAC systems have proven to be quite popular. I'd like to use this video to show you some of our current features and some of our future features. Currently, if you order one of these HVAC evaporators, it comes with a built-in heat coil. Our evaporator uses two 5/8" ports. Our thermostat is heat capable, and our relay board comes pre-populated for the heat relay. In order to use the heat relay, relays 1, 2, 3, 4 would be used for the AC systems, and this middle relay here, where you can see an empty pin here and an empty pin here, would be used for the heat coil. It is pre-populated and connected to the thermostat. So all you really need to do is remove these dust shield plugs and use two tangless MetroPack 580 connectors and the rubber seals in order to make use of that relay. And it uses a standard ISO 280 5-pin relay. If you do not want to make use of the hydronic coil inside this evaporator, that's not a problem. Just leave it plugged up the way it is and use it for AC only. If you want to use our thermostat so you can use it for your hydronic flooring loop, all you have to do is go to System Configuration and select Heat No Fan Call. So this will allow to use this relay here to turn on your hydronic flooring loop, and the fan on the evaporator will not function when this function is turned on. And you can then use this thermostat to control your hydronic flooring loop via these buttons here or via the cellular app. When the AC system is in use and the heating is not, you would want to stop water from flowing through the hydronic coil. The reason for this is the AC system will try to overcome whatever water is in your entire system and cool down that water while it's cooling your air, making this AC system much less efficient than it should be. Also, by plugging these up, you can use your hydronic loop for heating your water. The best way to do this is using a solenoid valve like this. This is a 5/8" port, normally closed solenoid. This solenoid would be on the input side and would be normally closed, not allowing any water to enter the evaporator unless the thermostat calls for heat, which would stop your AC system from running, and it would take over in heat mode. These are standard features of our HVAC evaporator system. You may use the hydronic heating coil to connect to your vehicle's existing coolant system, meaning that when your vehicle is in use and your engine is on, the coolant loop will provide heat to this evaporator, and you may call for heat from the thermostat, allowing you to have a hot fan. Now, having your engine running on a regular basis is not ideal, but for certain circumstances, it works great. If you require an outside coolant loop, the best way to achieve this is via an Espar or Ebersbacher, either gasoline or diesel-fired coolant heater. This is where our future features come into play. Currently, we sell this module. This is an Espar CAN bus control module that allows you to communicate with all S3 gasoline or diesel-fired heaters. This module means that you can connect via one wire to our thermostat, and you can call for heat whenever the thermostat calls for heat. The other features of this module is that it has a built-in Wi-Fi receiver. And this Wi-Fi receiver allows you to access this module via a web page, and that web page gives you a detailed listing of all the CAN bus controls that are available on your Espar, meaning that you'll have all detailed diagnostic codes, you'll have hour usage, coolant temperatures, all the data that you could possibly require to make use of your Espar and make sure that it's in perfect working order and perfect health. Along with that, it also has a built-in altimeter, meaning that it'll automatically compensate depending on what altitude you're at. This is a direct plug-and-play unit. It comes with a 4-pin port, which attaches to our wiring harness here, and then a 4-pin Deutsch connector, which connects to the CAN bus port on an S3 harness. This is a standard S3 harness, and it's simply plug and play. There's no need for a smart controller. There's no need for any other controllers. All controls are available via the web portal. Now, connecting an Espar is not as simple as just plumbing it directly to the evaporator. You do need a coolant reservoir, and you do need a heat exchanger if you require hot water. Here's where the next product comes into play. This is a 3-gallon coolant reservoir featuring 3 half-inch NPT ports and a 1-inch NPT port. The 1-inch NPT port is for a 1500-watt coolant heater, which is included with the tank, and the safety switches will be welded on the side of this along with a protective cover. This is a future product. The idea here is you can plumb this directly with our evaporator, an Espar heater, and our CAN bus controller, and you will have a complete coherent system. The only thing that's missing out of this is either 1 or 2 heat exchangers, one for your hot water and one for your engine coolant, so you can make use of your engine's coolant loop instead of burning diesel or gasoline using an Espar. With hydronic heating systems, there's many ways of achieving the same goal. Your goal is always to provide hot water and to provide hot air. Now, this is the simplest loop that we can think of. Essentially, what will happen is the hydronic heater, the Espar here, will produce hot water and bring it to a 4-way manual bypass valve. This will be a brass valve that will be manually used. So in the summertime, you can bypass it so it completely bypasses the air exchange. In the wintertime, you would turn off the bypass valve so the hydronic heating coil in the air exchanger gets used. Then it moves from the air exchanger into the reservoir. From the reservoir, it gets plumbed using a high volume silent pump, and then it goes through your hot water heat exchanger and back into the Espar. Now we will have a switchboard. The switchboard will allow you to use the 120 volt coil, the 1500 watt coil inside the reservoir as a priority over the Espar that's powered by diesel or gas. Or you can additionally run the pump so it goes through an additional heat exchanger that feeds hot water from your engine loop if that's how you desire it. However, this is the simplest configuration. Now, all these components are available now. However, a complete kit will be available in the near future, which will provide you everything from the fittings to the hoses, to the pumps, to the wiring assembly, and the switchboard. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope it explains in a little bit more detail our current and future offerings. As always, feel free to reach out to sales@UndermountAC.com if you have any other questions, concerns, or comments. Thank you.